Howdy, hi. This is Dewdrop Sports WNBA Picks and Predictions for Sunday, August 23rd, 2026. Taking a look at every single game on the slate. Let's get into the video. All right, first thing we got to do recap previous day's results. Weird day in the sense that we go 3-0 on over unders, 0-3 on spreads, and then we get hooked on the one player prop we took. Nobody gets added to or taken off of the banned list, even though the Liberty did cover and so did the Sparks, but they are both staying where they are. They got to do that 2 times in a row to prove to me they can get off. All right, so let's get into the recap. With the over, 187.5, Liberty and Fever. Final score of this game, 109 to 102. Liberty, you had Stewie go for 22. Febich, first game back, 7 of 10 from the field, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. That is basically exactly what they needed. Jonquel, 19 and 10. Sabrina, 12 and 4. Astier didn't do much, 8, 3 and 2. Off the bench, though, very efficient. Becca Allen, 3 of 4. Han Shu, 4 of 5. Johannes, 2 of 2. Then you go to the Fever side of things. It was the same 3 people as always. Boston, Clark, Mitchell. Lexi Hall plays 12 minutes, gives you 0 points. Like, what are we doing here? Why is she still starting? I don't get it. Put in somebody else. All right, then with the under, 167.5, Sun and Sparks. This was easy. Final score, Sparks 77, Sun 68. Combined from the field, these teams shot a whopping 40%. Actually, holy Lord, this is a horrible box score. The Sparks had 25 turnovers, and they managed to win the game by 9. How? They lost the turnover battle by 12. They won the rebound battle, but they lost the offensive rebound battle. Connecticut had 21 more field goal attempts than the Sparks, but they just shot 35% from the field. That is, if that's not peak Connecticut basketball, I don't know what is. That is horrible. And with the over, 175.5, Dream and Mercury. This one hits. Atlanta played really good again. 99 points to Phoenix's 89. They shot 49% from the field. Angel Reese, back-to-back really good games. Today, she dropped 31 points, 14 of 21 from the field, 0 of 4 from deep. Eventually, she will learn just not to shoot those. Then in Ryan Howard go 7 of 14. You had Naz Hillman, 3 of 7. Alicia Gray, 6 of 13. I mean, when Angel and Ryan combined for 51, that's going to be a tough team to beat. So that was good for them. Losers, Fever plus 3.5. This does not hit. Leona Febich coming back for the Liberty was massive. Did not expect her to go 25 and 5. She also played 33 minutes. How do you go from being injured for 2.5 months to just playing almost the entire game? That's a little suspicious. We the Sun plus 4.5. I mean, I don't know how you shoot the ball 21 more times than your opponent and you don't even cover the number. They just couldn't put the ball in the hoop. Kelsey Mitchell, this one hurts. We had her over 25.5. We get hooked. She finishes the game with 25 points, 9 of 15 from the field, 4 of 6 from the charity stripe, 3 of 6 from deep. Not the most enjoyable thing. Then we had the Mercury plus 5.5. They lose by 10. They played well. I mean, normally if you scored 89 points in a home game, you're probably going to cover 5.5, but not when you lose the turnover battle by 8. Cannot be doing that. All right, that is recap. Let's get on to the games got for tomorrow. Okay, so this is my third video of the day. So if I sound like I have a tired voice, that is because I do. Taking the Storm plus 8.5. Also taking the under 173.5. I think without AZ, the Wings are just going to have to play a slower style of offense if they're going with the Kawir, Shepard, and Smith lineup. But on that same notion, without AZ, they don't have as good of perimeter defense. So that might lead to more three-pointers. But then again, Seattle can't shoot a three-pointer, so it really shouldn't. Anyway, Storm starting 5. Hopefully, I'm assuming they just match the size that the Wings are going to bring out. Melbourne, Johnson, Awafam, Malanga, Magbagor. Wings starting 5, Page, Arike, Awat-Queer, Shepard, and Smith. I do not feel like backing the Wings, trying to get their second win without AZ Fudd. They looked okay in their previous win, but Not really something I want to lay almost double digits with. Storm, they're 7-30 on the year. They are without Natisha Heidemann for this game. Their previous game, they lost to the Sky by 2 at home. Honestly, not horrible. They've played the Wings twice this season. They lost by 2 and 23, so they can keep it close if they want to. You got to control two people, Paige and Enrique. Because Shepard can't shoot, Kawir can't shoot, and neither can Alana Smith. You keep Paige and Enrique away from the 3-point line, or if Enrique is chucking them, let her chuck it. If they're not falling, let her do her weird two-handed thing, and it'll be okay. Wings, they win their previous game. Again, I'm not laying 10 points without AZ until you prove to me you can do it twice. I will take Seattle and the under. Next game, I feel like this is just a must play. Also, the line is kind of telling you that somebody from the Fever is not going to play. If this was a normal day, granted, it's a back to back, but I feel like the Fever should be laying closer to 6.5 or 7. Give me Chicago. Give me the over. Fever starting 5, assuming they just run it back. Clark, Mitchell, Hall, Timpson, and Boston. Sky starting 5. Vandersloot, Taylor, Cloud, Stevens, Cardoso. I've mentioned how dirty the WNBA did the Fever with this schedule. 5 road games in a row. Atlanta, Toronto, Dallas, New York, Chicago. And they give them a back-to-back to finish it off. That is just the dumbest shit I have ever heard of. So I'm assuming someone sits Sky. You have Skylar Diggins is out because she's faking an injury. Then Dejanay Carrington listed as a game-time decision. Fever lost the previous game 102 to 107. Interesting matchup here. Both Clark and Vandersloot can't play defense, so that's basically a wash. And then you have Mitchell and Taylor, both capable of scoring 30-plus points easily. The thing I want to target is Lexi Hall versus Natasha Cloud. That is going to be quite possibly the biggest mismatch in the W. Stevens and Timpson, basically a wash. And then Cardozo and Boston, they've been playing against each other for a long time. Used to be teammates at South Carolina under Don Staley. Very good coach, very good team. They should just basically be a wash. Chicago, they've won 3 in a row. If they weren't horrible to start the season, they might be okay. I like this team. They have size down low. They should be able to mess with the Fever. I will take them. Okay, and the next one. This line also kind of stinks to me. The Mystics are only laying 3.5. This isn't as stinky as the Fever game, but I thought this would be closer to 6, maybe like 5.5. I don't know. Also taking the over. Mystics starting 5, Amor, Citron, Onimwere, Kiki, Shakira. Fire starting 5, Light, Carlton, Puch, Engsler, and DeLeo. So, Mystics, they've been playing all right. They did just lose at home to the Minnesota Lynx. We're going to forget about that game because I think the Lynx are just a step above where they're at. The Fire, they're okay, I guess. I mean, based on all the teams who I thought would be bad this year, the Fire have definitely beaten all the expectations I gave for them. They have a clean injury report besides the normal Sarah Ashley Barker tore her ACL like 2 months ago, and then Geisel Soder is also out for the season. So, the Mystics, they've already played this Fire team twice this year. They've split the series. One of them was insanely high scoring, and another one, I think the Mystics scored 53 points. So I don't really know what to read into that. This is just kind of what the Mystics team do. If Kiki and Shakira aren't putting the ball in the hoop, it's going to be a long day because the only outside scoring option you have is Sonia Citron. Fire, I still can't take this team seriously. They just lost a road game to the Tempo when the Tempo did not have Naira Sabali, Marina Mabry, or Brittany Sykes in the starting lineup. Well, actually, Brittany Sykes technically started, but she only played 1 minute. So realistically, no Sykes. How in the hell do you lose to a Tempo team without those 3 players? Awful. Oh, also, I don't think they had teammate Fog Benley, which makes it even worse because they only have Izzy Harrison down low. How do you lose to that? I'm not sure. I will take the Mystics. Okay, then speak of the devil. It is the Toronto Temple without every single person I just named. You will see a list of belts. You can probably take with that what you will. Give me the Aces minus 13.5. Give me the over 180.5. If I had to pick which belt I would like my mother to hit me with, I'd probably take the blue one towards the middle half to the right. That material looks the lightest and the easiest to be whipped with, therefore the least painful. If I had to choose one I would not want to be hit with, it would definitely be those 2 options on the far left. The black one with the holes in it, that looks awful, and then just the leather one, that just, ugh. I got bad memories of that. One time I went to Chuck E. Cheese and I accidentally, I was a kid and I took this other kid's tickets. That was bad. Got home, that was not fun. Not fun at all. Okay, anyway, aces, lay the number. The Tempo don't have Mabry, they don't have Sykes, they don't have Sabally. Bad, 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 bad. Give me Las Vegas. All right, and player props, I really didn't like much of anything. I feel like you can't take anything on Indiana because you're not sure what the minutes distribution is going to look like. You can't take anything on the Aces because that could be an absolute blowout. I feel like you got to go with the Storm game, so I'm taking the old tried and true Dominique Malonga, PRA over 32.5. This number keeps on going up, which is the only thing that scares me. We used to be able to get Dominique Malonga PRA at like 24.5. This shit is 32.5. Like, I get she's getting the ball a lot, but can we relax with this number? Still taking the over. She is very good. Okay, that is all I got for me in this video. I appreciate you guys watching. If you have not already, go check out the college football video. I cannot wait for the season. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.